Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm headed out to the range. I like that Christensen arm so much. I'm going to try out some hand loads and see what kind of groups we get. I had a discussion with a buddy of mine who wanted to discuss the advantages or disadvantages of reloading and how it applies to him. So I'm probably going to do a video on that. I've been trying to stay away from anything reloading related, but we're going to go out to the range. I'll shoot the Christensen out at 100 yards, 200, and then maybe take a couple pot shots at 1,000. See how this ammo works. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Ring. On today's episode, what I want to do is a little longer range review of the Christensen arms. You can see it back here. What I've done is I've changed the scope out on it. I've put a Vortex to 4.5 to 27 with the EBR2 reticle. It is a Milrad scope or Milradian scope. I have the Silencer Co hybrid on here, and then I've got some hand loads that I'm going to try. And we're going to print this at 100 and 200 yards and see what kind of groups we get. So stay tuned. Okay, top left target, going hot.
All right, I'm on it.
100 yards.
Okay, it's about 12:30, inch and a half off dead center. Almost touching the same hole. Stringing them.
All right, guys, so just a 3-shot group at 100 just to confirm. I need to re-zero my turrets out because the group's a little high and a little bit right, but we're going to try to print a group at 200 and we'll see how that does. All right, guys, so this is at 100 yards. There's the Christensen there. All right, guys, so we have a good, decent group at 100 yards, probably holding about a half MOA. So what we're going to do is try to print a group at 200 yards. That's going to be about 4/10 on the scope. Let's try it and see what we get. Top left target.
Got it. That's at about 2 o'clock, just off the right foot.
Elevation's good. It's about a ½ inch right. Maybe a little less. Just a hair above that one.
Nice group.
All right, guys, so that's a pretty decent group. It's probably holding about 3/4 inch at 200 yards. We'll go over, take a look at the target, and see what it looks like. Stay tuned. That is at 200 yards. That is a very respectable group. This right here, those, not the other ones, that was from another thing. That is the AI at 200 yards. All right, guys, so this is the range that I'm shooting on. You guys can see those numbers. You'll see them in white. You'll see the 300 dead ahead. And then as you work left, you got a square steel, then a round. You actually can't see the 400, so that's 500. That's a square off to your left. And then 600 is the round, and then 7, 8, 9, and then 1,000 is just to the left of that wind flag, about, I don't know, maybe 15 yards or so. Let's zoom in and so you guys can see what we're dealing with. Those little squares to the left, those are MOA targets. So the circles are 3 MOAs. The man steels are 18 by 30s. And then every target to the left is going to be a 1 MOA steel. All right, guys, so we're out here at 700 yards. I'm going to do this, so hopefully you guys can see it in the camera there. You can see the target at 700 yards. It's the one just to the right of the red, the circle. This is a cold bore shot. We'll see what we can do. First round, cold bore. Calling for about 4.5 mils. All right, here we go. 700 yards. All right, elevation is spot on perfect. I don't know if you guys can see, it's about 2.5 inches right. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna see if I can zoom this in and get the focus a little better. If you guys see that little one off to the left, that is a 6-inch steel. 6-inch steel. So here we go. 6-inch steel at 700 yards, so it's sub MOA. Getting ready to go hot. Nice. Got left edge on that target. I think you guys could have seen that swinging. Here we go, 1,000 yards. There it is. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that short video on the Christensen, the MPR with some hand-loaded ammo. The discussion that my buddy had was basically he has never reloaded, and the cost of purchasing the reloading equipment, I kind of showed him how to do it and what equipment that he needed, and picked up some H4350, picked up some 147 bullets, and we didn't mess with the jump. All I did was I loaded them to semi-standards or specs, and what I wanted to show him was how much more accurate you could load that ammunition as opposed to buying a factory, Hornady ELD match in the white box. So I believe the cost offset is going to be negated. I mean, it's going to be, by the time you buy the equipment and everything else, you're not going to gain much, but what you can do is make much more accurate ammunition. I've stayed away from all the reloading videos. However, I think I'm going to do one on basics of reloading, talking about everything from, squaring up the primer pocket, inside-outside chamfer, and the flash hole deburr and all that, and the process I use to make my ammunition. So I think I'll follow up with that in the next week or so and do it in a way that doesn't get me a strike on YouTube. But I don't know, look forward to doing that. I think you guys can see the difference there. The group from the AI was actually done with white box ELD match just to see how it would do at 200. It held a decent group, but it was about an MOA, and at 200 yards it was about a 2-inch group, and with the hand-loaded ammo you saw how tight that was. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.